So what about the thing that I do see and hear listening to all your music to me is storytelling. Like you're not
Uh-huh.
just like it's not just like it doesn't feel random, it feels intentional.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so when you're writing these rhymes and you're telling the story, I'm listening and I'm like, okay, that's about him. Oh, that's about this person. That's for
Mm.
this person. That's
Yeah, yeah.
about like you're making these songs and these lyrics and they're very graphic that they can be read. You don't have to
Yeah,
hear with
yeah.
a beat. It can be read. So what's your primary goal when you're storytelling?
You know, when I okay, so I remember, a long time ago, man, I was listening to special ed and
Wow.
and special ed and he was like, Lucy. I remember Lucy with the big fat juicy watermelons coming from the grocery store. What next? Like that's how stories are. Hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. Like
Yeah.
people will sit through a whole whack ass movie, bro, just to see if it's gonna get good. That's what story. Good stories are bad. Good stories and bad stories will have a person paying attention. They will get to the end and be like, ah. So that I learned a long time ago. Like, you know what? I got and I you can really hear this on the sonogram because I kind of figured this out on the sonogram. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have three elements. Guru said it's mostly the voice. Guru on
Yeah.
tip said it's the voice, like right. So this is the general subliminal. If they ain't listening, do the shit even just sound cool? Okay, and now like some people sacrifice the lyrics when they telling a story. Like you a lyrical dude, but when you start telling a story, the shit get really like Dr. Seussy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like no, I'm gonna be lyrical because because I like lyrics. But like when you tell a story, nobody can compete with your story, bro. If I say I love my moms and my mom's loves me, and like my mom's took me to school, like listen, that's your story. You know what I'm saying? So now you just got to tell it in a different kind of way. So I feel like you can hate on somebody for not being super lyrical, or you can hate on somebody for not whatever, but you can't hate on nobody's story, bro. Like if somebody
Mm.
says like I was molested as a kid, or I grew up in the church, or like that's just their story.